All right, pass me that butter over there.
Please.
I get it myself.
Leslie.
Please, not now.
But he's...
Not now!
Only because it's upsetting her. A lot going on at the hospital today, huh?
Trying not to think about it.
You know, the last time the board called an emergency meeting, I think it was over Bradshaw, wasn't it?
Amy, not that! You don't remind me of that at a moment like this, for crying out loud.
I was just wondering. I mean, how do you think it's going to turn out?
Amy, I am trying not to think about it here.
Well, you do know how you're going to vote,
Yes,
don't you?
I do know how I'm going to vote.
What's she all uptight about?
The hospital board is lodging a formal complaint against Luke.
What? What kind of complaint?
Come on, not now. I can't...
No, wait a minute. I want to know what she's talking about. If someone's giving Luke trouble, I want to know what's going on.
You came in at 2 o'clock in the morning.
What's that got to do with this?
When do I get a chance to tell you anything?
Oh, we've only been sitting here a half hour.
Did it occur to you that I might have 1 or 2 other things that I was thinking about this morning?
Would you stop arguing with her?
Hey, it's okay. I can defend this.
Hey, look, I just want to know what's going on here.
The hospital has been asked to sign a complaint against Luke and Robert and the Corsos or Durbans or whatever. We are meeting to determine if we're going to do that.
Oh, what are they complaining about this time, the old
The hospital lost a whole lot of money.
And they're gonna get every red cent of it back from Luke, all right?
Says you.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, he's not trying to cheat no one, okay? I'm gonna go down and tell those old fogies a thing or two.
Blackie, I'm on the board. Rick is on the board. Are we old fogies?
There's no point, because you can't reason with this
Listen,
guy.
if they're gonna say Luke did that little swindle, I'm gonna stop them, okay?
Oh, what do you think you're gonna do? Crash that meeting? If you think that, you're even dumber than you look.
Amy, stop calling names. Blackie, cool it.
He doesn't listen to anything. He only hears what he wants to hear, Lesley.
Oh, shut up. What do you know about
I know one thing. Leslie is only one person, and that gives her only one vote. What do you want her to do?
I want her to vote right, and I want her to convince the rest of those people the same thing.
I'm sorry. I cannot deal with this at this hour in the morning. Not any morning. Amy, I'm going to work. Do you need a ride?
No, I switched shifts. I don't have to be there for a while.
Fine. Do me a favor. Take on a little short shift here. Clean the table, and you can have some...
You know what I like to do? I like to put a stink bomb in the ventilation. That'd blow everything out of there.
Figures.
Smell the whole hospital out.
That would just solve all the problems, wouldn't it, Blackie? And you finish cleaning the rest of this mess. I'm tired of it.
I'm
Nothing to it.
I'm sorry, Amy.
You're sorry. You're always sorry.
No, this time, I really mean it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mouthed off at you the way I did.
What do you want?
I don't want nothing. Well, I want me and you to be buddies. That's all. Buddies.
I must really, really look gullible. What do you want, Parrish?
No, well, I just want a little small little loan if I could get one from you.
Me? Give you money?
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, good morning.
Call your
Not yet, it isn't.
Bad start?
Oh, no. I burned the eggs. Mike was late for school. I had to referee. Amy and Blackie, the dog, got out, and by 8 o'clock in the morning, I wanted to go back to bed. Do I have any messages?
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do. Mr. Gibbons called from the Pet Charles Pet
Oh, yeah.
Shop.
Yeah, what did he want?
Well, I'm afraid he wanted to cancel a donation.
No, not enough. Did he say why?
He just said he was terribly sorry, but he couldn't swing it.
Jason, do you know how many people this is who have reneged? What am I going to do?
I wish I knew, Leslie.
I can't even talk to this man. I have patients I have to see, and I have a board meeting, and I cannot do everything at once.
You mean you're not Superwoman?
I'm not even close.
Well, that's a relief.
It is making me crazy. I can't do everything. I have to be 3 people. I can't handle this problem with this sports center. I can't do it all by myself. I am turning into a person.
Really have problems, huh?
Oh, I know. No time, no money, no help, no Rick. And Rick expects me to make miracles happen all by myself, in between my other work, of course.
Good morning, ladies.
One more person says that to me, I'm going to deck him. I don't care how tall he is.
Well, I guess have a good day is out of the question.
Not unless it improves drastically.
Okay. Why do I get the feeling that things aren't all that rosy with the Webbers?
It's none of your business.
See, the thing is, I'm beginning to wonder if he really cares about any of us anymore.
Of course he does.
I'm beginning to doubt it.
Lesley, maybe you're just tired from this double workload, that's all.
Oh, I am that. I mean, I am meeting myself coming around corners lately.
Hey, why don't we go over there and sit down a minute, huh? You can tell me a little bit more about this, huh?
Gail, I'm really serious about this, you see. I'm not at all sure that he cares about me anymore. I mean, I think I'm really way down on his list of priorities.
Well, I doubt that that is true, but what makes you say that?
Well, let's give you an example. Every single time that he's called lately, you know, from Nevada, first question he asks, always, is about the sports center.
Well, Lesley, I mean, that's understandable. He's invested a great deal of himself there.
Yeah, he has. But theoretically, he has done that with our marriage also. But he never asks about that. I mean, everything else but that. How is the sports center? Are the donations coming in? Is Blackie doing okay? Is he behaving himself? Has anybody heard from Luke? Anything. And I feel like I'm this sort of clearinghouse for information. But I'm not a wife.
Well, maybe he's feeling all those pressures, too. And you know, they always take us for granted.
I don't like it, Gail. I don't know who he is anymore. I don't understand him.
At least you know he loves you.
I'm not so sure about that.
Lesley, just because he forgets to say it, that doesn't mean that he doesn't feel it.
Then why are my feelings so unimportant to him?
Well, maybe he just has, right now, a lot of other things on his mind.
He does. It's true. I just wonder when he's going to get around to having me on his mind.
Hello, Lesley.
What?
What? Are you all right?
Feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, well, tell me where it hurts.
I'm not sure.
Got any aches, pains, tweaks, twinges, ticks?
Don't know.
Come on, tell the old doctor where it hurts. Maybe I can help. I'll fix it. I'll make it better.
Promise?
Would I lie to you?
Only if it served your best interests.
Am I that transparent?
Oh, don't worry about it. I consider it part of your charm.
You still haven't answered my question.
What question?
What's wrong?
Nothing is... Everything is wrong. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Calm down. Maybe I can help.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, why don't you begin with the hospital? Is it the hospital?
It's not the hospital.
Is it the clinic?
It's not the clinic.
Is it Rick?
I have to go to work.
The problem's Rick.
I did not say the problem was Rick.
I want to tell you something. A good doctor doesn't need his patient's consent to make a decent diagnosis.
The problem is not Rick. Rick is solid as a rock. Rick is strong. Rick is dependable. Rick is kind.
He's honest. He's trustworthy. He's all those wonderful things. You still have not answered my question.
The problem is me. I can't deal with everything is happening at once. One thing, one problem after another, and I can't deal with it. Blackie is failing in school. Amy is crying all the time. The sports center is going to have to close. Jeff got in a terrible accident. Rick had to go off to help him.
What'd you expect him to do?
Nothing except exactly what he did. He did not have a choice, but that doesn't make it any easier to live with Alan, because you want to know something funny? I need him too. And every single time I have reached out for him in the past, I don't know how many months, he isn't there. You know why? He isn't there because he's off somewhere, helping somebody else, worrying about somebody else. And the worst part of it is, Alan, there isn't a somebody else that I can blame. I can't blame the sports center because it needs help. I can't blame Blackie because he's... Blackie! I can't blame Jeff because he was hurt. I can't blame... See what I mean?
Yeah. It certainly does make it easier when you have somebody else to blame, doesn't it?
I don't know, Alan. I don't know. I look at you. You've got a lot of problems in your life. You've got Susan and your son and the money and the trouble that it's caused with you and Monica and...
Yeah.
And you handle it all, Alan. You just sail right on. You just keep going. Maybe it's just because you have somebody. You have Monica who's there. You have somebody to listen to you, to help you.
She didn't raise a finger when I had to come up with $1 million. Not a finger.
Well, maybe it's just as simple as having somebody who cares enough about you to want to listen. Which is what you've just done. I thank you a lot, friend. Didn't help. Thanks a lot.